The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage has finally arrived, and it's more than just a facelift. It's a statement of power, precision, and pure British craftsmanship. Welcome back to Car Update, where today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated sports cars of the decade. The Vantage has always been the soul of Aston Martin, compact, aggressive, and undeniably stylish, but the 2026 version pushes every boundary, blending exotic design with cutting-edge technology and breathtaking performance. This new model doesn't just aim to compete, it's here to dominate the luxury sports car segment. From the first glance, the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage demands attention. The design has evolved into something sharper and more athletic. The front fascia now features a wider grille that channels inspiration from Aston's racing division, giving it a bolder, more confident stance on the road. The sleek LED matrix headlights are slimmer and more aggressive, shaping a piercing gaze that perfectly matches the car's muscular lines. The hood's sculpted contours not only enhance its visual presence but also aid aerodynamics, helping the car slice through the air with minimal drag. The side profile remains beautifully proportioned, with its long hood, short rear deck, and wide haunches exuding that classic front-engine sports car silhouette Aston Martin is known for. Around the back, the transformation continues. The rear lights are now more streamlined and feature a continuous LED strip that stretches across the tailgate, giving it a futuristic flair. The quad exhaust setup and functional rear diffuser screen performance, while the active rear spoiler subtly adjusts based on speed and driving mode, adding both downforce and visual drama. The Vantage sits on new 21-inch forged alloy wheels, and customers can choose from a variety of bespoke finishes through Aston Martin's Q personalization program. Whether it's matte carbon fiber accents, satin paint, or unique leather stitching, every Vantage can be tailored to the owner's vision. Under the hood, the 2026 Vantage packs a re-engineered version of the 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine sourced from Mercedes-AMG, but Aston Martin has tuned it extensively to give it a distinct character. The result? A staggering 665 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. That's nearly 150 horsepower more than the previous model. This power is sent to the rear wheels through an updated 8-speed ZF automatic transmission that shifts quicker and more precisely than ever. The car rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, with a top speed that exceeds 200 miles per hour. The Vantage feels alive and ferocious, yet controlled, combining brute power with refined handling that keeps the driver fully engaged. One of the biggest upgrades for the 2026 Vantage is its chassis and suspension setup. Aston Martin's engineers have completely retuned the adaptive dampers, giving the car a wider range between comfort and performance. In GT mode, it's smooth and compliant, perfect for everyday driving. Switch to Sport or Sport Plus mode, and the suspension stiffens, the throttle response sharpens, and the exhaust note transforms from a deep rumble to a feral roar. The steering system has also been recalibrated for more precision and feedback, giving drivers an intimate connection with the road. The Vantage now uses an electronic limited slip differential that can react within milliseconds, enhancing traction and cornering agility. Whether carving mountain roads or attacking a racetrack, this Aston Martin feels planted, poised, and thrillingly alive. Aston Martin has also focused heavily on reducing weight. The 2026 Vantage features extensive use of aluminum and carbon fiber throughout its structure. The result is a car that weighs just over 3,400 pounds, giving it a near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution. This balance, combined with the revised aerodynamics and improved cooling systems, means the Vantage isn't just faster in a straight line, it's sharper, more agile, and far more composed under pressure. It's a car designed not just for beauty, but for performance in its purest form. Step inside, and the 2026 Vantage reveals a cabin that merges luxury with cutting-edge technology. Aston Martin has completely redesigned the interior, replacing the older Mercedes-based infotainment system with the brand's own bespoke interface. The new 10.25-inch touchscreen is seamlessly integrated into the dashboard and features a high-resolution display with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel is customizable, showing everything from navigation to performance metrics with crisp clarity. The craftsmanship is quintessentially Aston Martin. Every surface is wrapped in premium leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber, hand-stitched to perfection. The seats are both supportive and comfortable, offering multiple levels of adjustment and even optional heating, cooling, and massage functions. The center console is driver-focused, with tactile aluminum switches and a start button that pulsates gently before you bring the engine to life. Small details like the glass gear selector, laser-etched metal trims, and ambient lighting add to the sense of occasion every time you step inside. The 2026 Vantage is also the smartest Aston Martin yet. It comes equipped with a suite of advanced driver assistance systems including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree parking camera. These features don't take away from the car's pure driving nature but add convenience for those who use their Vantage daily. The sound system, developed in partnership with Bowers & Wilkins, delivers crystal clear audio, turning the cabin into a concert hall when you're not listening to the intoxicating growl of the V8. For enthusiasts craving even more performance, Aston Martin offers the Vantage Armor package, which brings track-inspired components like carbon ceramic brakes, lightweight forged wheels, and aerodynamic enhancements. This version shaves valuable seconds off lap times while maintaining the car's luxurious feel. There's also talk of an upcoming hybrid variant that could combine the V8 engine with an electric motor for even greater power and efficiency, signaling Aston Martin's transition toward a more electrified future without losing its soul. Driving the new Vantage is an experience that's both visceral and refined. The exhaust note is a masterpiece in itself. Deep, thunderous, and raw when you floor it, yet restrained and elegant during relaxed cruising. The gearbox delivers lightning-fast shifts, and the engine feels endlessly powerful, responding instantly to every throttle input. The car's dynamics are so well balanced that it seems to anticipate your next move, making every drive an event to remember. The level of connection between driver, car, and road is what truly sets the Vantage apart from its rivals. Speaking of rivals, the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage enters a fiercely competitive segment, going head-to-head with the Porsche 911 Turbo, Mercedes-AMG GT, and Jaguar F-Type R. Yet, where those cars excel in precision or technology, the Vantage adds something intangible, a sense of occasion, a feeling that you're driving not just a machine but a piece of automotive art. Every curve, every sound, every touch reminds you of its handcrafted origins. Aston Martin's heritage in motorsport and grand touring shines through in every detail, making the Vantage not just another sports car, but a symbol of passion and exclusivity. Aston Martin has also improved practicality in this model. The trunk space is larger than before, offering enough room for weekend luggage or golf clubs, and the ride comfort has been significantly enhanced thanks to the improved damping system. Despite its power, the car remains surprisingly manageable in city driving, with light steering and good visibility. It's a performance machine that you can genuinely live with, day in and day out. Customization remains a key part of the Vantage ownership experience. Through the Q by Aston Martin program, buyers can choose from thousands of unique paint colors, interior materials, and design touches. From bespoke embroidery to one-of-one-color schemes, Aston Martin allows owners to create a car that reflects their personality. Each Vantage is a work of art, built to order and crafted with meticulous attention to detail. The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage also represents a turning point for the brand. With new leadership and a renewed focus on quality and performance, this model sets the tone for Aston Martin's future lineup. It bridges the gap between traditional craftsmanship and modern innovation, proving that the company can evolve without compromising its essence. It's not just about speed or luxury, it's about delivering an emotional connection that few other cars can match. In terms of pricing, the new Vantage starts around $165,000, but that can climb quickly with options and bespoke customization. For many, that's a significant investment, but for those who understand what Aston Martin stands for, elegance, exclusivity, and performance, it's worth every penny. Few cars offer the same blend of heritage, design, and driving exhilaration. The Vantage isn't just for getting from one place to another, it's for the thrill of every journey in between. In conclusion, the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage is more than just a new sports car, it's a reimagined icon. It captures everything that makes driving an Aston so special: the sound, the style, the emotion, while embracing the future with technology, power, and precision engineering. It's faster, smarter, and more luxurious than ever, yet unmistakably a Vantage in every sense. This car embodies the spirit of Aston Martin: beauty, power, and soul. Whether you're chasing lap times on a track or simply enjoying a drive along the coast, the 2026 Vantage promises an unforgettable experience every time you turn the key. This is the rebirth of a legend, a car that reminds us why we fall in love with driving in the first place. The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage isn't just an evolution, it's a revolution for the brand. It's proof that when passion meets precision, the result is pure automotive perfection.